This is a little bit embarrassing. I started in on a build, a Caddx Vista GTR 349 build, right? And I tried to fit the stack in there, and it's just way too big. So I'm using the Speedix GS40 4-in-1 Mini, right? This is overkill for a 3-inch quad, but it's what I have on hand. And you can kind of see the thickness of it. Well, no matter what, like even without proper spacing, just slamming all these things together with this Caddx, you can kind of get a sense of how thick this stack needs to be, right? I mean, we're talking like at least that big, if not more. And it's just not going to happen on any of the frames I have, other than, I think, the Acrobrat frame. I tried looking at the CX3, GepR CX3 to see if it would work in that. I don't think so. I don't think that I think that the rear standoff, if you can call them that, are going to hit. I think that it's just not, this board is fucking enormous. So we're going to go ahead and see what this guy looks like. And if it looks doable, we'll do that. If not, I'll cancel this build altogether and go hide in a hole. Who would have thought it'd be harder to do a build with this than it is with a goddamn DJI air unit. Jesus. Alright. So we've got a plethora of holes. That's a lot of holes in there. And this guy fits on kind of like so. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does. Now, if we mount this guy back here in our flight controller stack near the front, or something equivalent, we should have plenty of room. He says confidently, without irony. Okay, alright, I think I can make this work. So let's set our important components to the side real quick. We are not going to use them just yet. I don't know that I need screws quite this long for this. What are these standoffs for? Are these to brace? Yes. So looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 braces that hold this guy together, and these are, this width needs to match the width of this camera near enough. You know what? I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. Alright, I'm excited about this build now. These were the standoffs. Yeah, I repurposed an iFlight box for the GepR, or the GT3. Yeah, these guys go back in here. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, this little guy just, it would have been set up like that. Not only that, but this thing, the camera won't even fit in there. Like, Jesus Christ, why am I even bothering? You know what I mean? You get to a point where you're just frustrated with the whole damn process. I'm just like, ugh. So, the Acrobat looks like a winner. On the face of it, anyway. And we'll get this guy cut open, and we'll set our stuff aside. And, okay, well, go back in the box. Alright. goes with that. Yeah, I've never done an Acrobrat before, so, but Tommy seems like a cool guy and seems like an interesting frame, so something different. Hopefully we can get this guy together pretty quick. Unironically, he says. Yeah, so let's figure out our layout here. I don't see that this thing is very... So these holes have tapers. These do not. Okay. If I put this on here, I have plenty of room back here to come up a little bit on this guy if I want. Now, what are the holes like? Is that too far back? Should I? Alright, so we're constrained here on the length of our wire. So we want to probably put this all the way forward as far as we can. And I'm alright with that. And then this guy, we can set right there with, and he's going to line up and go through those holes without any issues. And then this guy right down on top of him. Yep. Yep. It even comes with a cable, so that's good. I think I'll make that work. Okay, this is going to work. Nice thing about having a frame that's already drilled for your particular hardware is that it fits a whole lot better. It just doesn't wiggle around as much. Nope. These. And finally, this one goes like this. And this guy sits down on there. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. Like so. Then we want 1, 2, 3, and 4. The ESC goes on top, or the flight controller. I'm getting all turned around tonight. Jesus, you know, everyone's going to wonder what the hell I'm smoking. I think I've been hanging out with Bot Grinder or something. All right, good. I like this. I'm happy with this. Let's get, before we go much further, let's get everything tinned up and the rear soldered on. Okay. Yeah, I got the iron set to about 400. So this is going to be fairly straightforward. Just got to get these pads tinned up. Then we'll get the motor installed. And then I think we'll call it here. Let's see, what are we at? We're at 18 minutes, good. I'm trying to do half-hour videos, half hours at a time, right? So we'll do half an hour on this part, half an hour on the flight controller, half an hour on getting it all finished up, that sort of thing. Alright, so the negative pad here is going to take a lot more heat to get hot enough. There we go. I like that. That one came together well. Okay. We'll do positive first. Okay. And negative. Yeah. I'm sure this is a fine flight controller, or ESC. It's just freaking enormous. Yeah. All right. That looks pretty good. And I think situated like that. Let's see here. Perfect. Those are going to be perfect. Yeah, like I said, I've never flown anything by Oh My God, but I do like grip, so who knows? Maybe it'll be as good as that. It's a joke. Alright, there we go. Got it started. Yeah. Yeah, today I flew 2 quads, the Craven and the DC-3. And gotta say, I'm fairly impressed with the DC-3. It's, you know, flying great, really. No complaints at all about. So that is the front, which means 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 and 3, I typically reverse one of these wires so that I don't have to muck with it in Beta Flight or BL Heli. So we'll come and go there and then just kind of boop, right? Here's one, and then boop. And then boop. Okay. And yeah. Flew around the basement some here too. So it wasn't just 2 quads, I guess. It was 4 quads total. Still. Not a ton. Not a ton of flying today because it was cold. Said it was 45 when I got there. It said it was 50 when I left, but man, the wind coming up off the water takes it out of you. Okay. And through. There we go. Let's see here. If we can lay these down in such a way that it doesn't look terrible. Just kind of tuck them up against the airframe. Hope it doesn't look too terrible. Yeah, it's not too bad. Some electrical tape. A little bit of electrical tape and hold that down. Or some Kapton tape, something. Boom. That's it, the wiring. The flight controller's wired up. Yep, tuck it in, about like so. Down with some tape. Boom. Easy peasy. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this part, which is part 1 of the Acrobat DJI build with the new Caddx Vista. So, yeah, stay tuned for part 2 and probably part 3 with flight video at the end of that. So, alright, thanks for watching.